Solve the system of equations. In this case, we have three equations and we have three variables. Now remember, if you are solving for three variables, you must have three equations in order to be able to solve it fully or correctly. In this case, I need to decide whether I want to cancel my x's, my y's, or my z's. In this case, the z's will be a little more challenging to cancel because you have a 6 and a 5 and the 2. You are looking for ones that have a variable by itself, such as the y or the x. Well, in this case, just the y. The x's will not be too bad because you can make them 6's. But in this case, the one that will be the easiest one to cancel will be the y's. So therefore, I'm going to solve this system by combination. And I want to be able to cancel the y's twice. I'm going to grab two equations. You can grab the first one and the second one. Or if you want, you can grab the first one and the last one. Or if you want, you can the second one and the last one. In this case, I'm just going to grab the first two. And I want to cancel the y's. That's a 3. I want to make this a -3. So therefore, I'm going to multiply by -3. Remember that you're going to multiply everything in the equation by -3 so you can keep the equation equivalent. -3 times 3x gives me a -9x. -3 times y is -3y. -3 times 6 is -18z. And -3 times 8 is -24. Some of you guys are forgetting to multiply the last number. The second equation will stay exactly the same. The y's cancel. I have a 6x minus 13z is equal to -18. Be careful, if you make one little mistake, you're going to end up with a fraction and you're going to have to go back and check your work. Now, I want to cancel the x's again. I already used the first one and the second one, so now I have a choice. I can use the first one and the last one, or the second one and the last one. In this case, because they both have a y, I'm going to select the first one and the last one. I want to cancel the y, so therefore I'm going to multiply the last equation by -1. The first one stays the same, 3x plus y plus 6z is equal to 8. The last one will be multiplied by -1, -2x minus y minus 2z is equal to -5. Remember, if you wanted to multiply the first one by -1, you'll end up with the same answer as long as you're doing it correctly. That gives me an x. The y's cancel just like we wanted to, plus 4z is equal to 3. I'm going to combine both equations and I want to cancel the x's or the z's. In this case, I'm not going to cancel the x's and I'm going to multiply this one by -6 so I can cancel the x's. The first equation will stay exactly the same, 6x minus 13z is equal to -18. The second equation will be multiplied by -6x minus 24z is equal to -18. That cancels. That gives me a 7, -37z is equal to -36. Now, if you notice, I make a minor mistake. So now, since I made a minor mistake, I'm going to have to go back and find it. Can you guys help me locate the mistake? Whenever you add, keep the sound of a bigger number. So just by making one little mistake, the whole thing messes you up. So let's see. That one stays the same, so it's a negative. But now I just need to multiply by 6, not by -6. So therefore we have a positive, and a positive. So therefore, if I fix this, that will give me a 9z is equal to 0. So I'm going to divide by 9 on both sides. The 9's cancel, so therefore z is equal to 0. So therefore my answer is A. Now if you So if you end up with a z, and if it's not a correct answer, then continue solving for y, or in this case for x, and see if the answer matches. If not, solve for y, and see if the answer matches. So if z is not the answer, continue with x, and then continue with y.